The sum of three consecutive integers is 471. We want to find the integers. Okay, first of all, let x be the first integer. All right. Now, how do you get to the next integer, the second integer? All right. If you know x is the first one, how do you get to the second one? Well, for instance, if you start off with 1, then what's the next consecutive integer after 1? These are our counting numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? But 2 is really, you take that 1 right here, and you add 1 to it. And that gives you 2. So if we started counting 1, 2, the next one's 3. What do I do with this 2 to get to the 3? So the 2 plus what is 3? Once again, we're adding what? Okay, and if you said 1, 2, 3, 4, what are you going to do with 3 to get to the 4? You're going to do what? Okay, so if x is the first one, what are we going to do to x? We're going to add how much? If x is my first one, then the second one is going to be, you're going to add 1, aren't you? Okay, to what? To x. Okay, all right, and that's going to be the second integer. Now, if you add 1 to this integer, you're going to get x plus 2, aren't you? Add 1 plus 1, what do you get? Okay, so the third integer, you're going to have x plus 1, which is x plus 2. Okay, so you're taking this original x and you're going up by 2 to find the what? The third integer. Now it says the sum of them. We got to add the integers up. What's my first integer? What's my second integer? What are you going to do with it? You're going to sum it up. So let's put the second one down. And then sum it up with the third one. I'll put parentheses around this because this is my second integer. My third integer, put parentheses around the x plus 2. That's my third integer. And when you add the first, the second, and the third, it says the sum is this number right here. All right. So here is my equation I want to deal with. Copy that up here and erase this. Let's just move it up to the top of the page. We have our x. We don't need this parentheses anymore, do we? Okay, and we don't need this parentheses, do we? That's still going to equal 471. So how many x's do I have? Count them. 1, 2, 3 of those. And 1 plus 2 is 3. This still equals this number over here. Now we're going to subtract 3 from both sides. 3x then equals 468. All right? And now I'm going to divide this by 3, by the coefficient of the variable. So I have 3x over 3 equals 468 divided by 3. All right? So now I'm getting x equals 156. That is my first integer. Copy that down up here. My second one is 1 bigger than that, isn't it? Which is 157. And 2 bigger than 156. What's 6 plus 2? 6 plus 2 is 8, so we're talking about 158. So these are my three integers, 156, 157, and 158.